Another morning of emotional testimony as we enter day 4 of the murder trial of the former Minneapolis police officer accused of killing George Floyd. And we are live from American Family Field as the Brewers prepare for their 2021 home opener with fans filling the ballpark.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Baseball is back. It is opening day, and fans could not be more excited after a crazy 2020 season. It's a look at the sun rising over American Family Field this morning. The Brewers are a little over an hour now from their home opener against the Minnesota Twins. Our Adam Duxter joins us live from Milwaukee, and fans have been waiting a long time for this day, Adam.
Well, Mark, let's just say the biggest change this year isn't just the name of the ballpark itself, because the entire fan experience for everyone headed into Brewers opening day today is different. First, what you would expect to see outside of named American Family Field would be the tailgaters, right? And this year, you're not going to have any of those, at least not to start off the season. So, again, a lot of changes here, but we'll talk to some fans here for people excited to be in today's home opener tonight at 4, 5, and 6.
All right, Adam Duxter live in Milwaukee. Thank you. We'll see you later. Have a fun afternoon. Big bags will no longer be allowed inside the park. A small clutch bag for medical reasons and diaper bags are the only exceptions. Each fan is also allowed to carry in one factory-sealed soda, water, or juice. No other outside food or drinks will be allowed. Cash will no longer be accepted at the ballpark either. You can trade in bills for prepaid cards at special kiosks throughout the park. There's no extra cost to do this. You can also use your own personal credit and debit cards, of course. You won't have to wait in line to get concessions either this year. You can order snacks and drinks from your phone. Just go to your app store and download the free MLB Ballpark app. Once there, you can go to the Brewers team page. You just need to pick where you'd like to pick up your order. The Brewers hope this will not only reduce lines, but also help cut down the contact you have with other people inside the park. Bars plan to bus fans back and forth to games this year since tailgating, as Adam told us, is not allowed at the ballpark this year. Shuttles will be half full and passengers need to mask up. Milwaukee has 30 safety plans in place for shuttles, and we will be at American Family Field all afternoon, so be sure to follow us on Facebook at News 3 Now for all things Brewers. And because our producer is a Cubs fan, she wants to make sure that we include this video out of Chicago. For the first time since the pandemic began, fans will be allowed inside Wrigley Field. Protocols will be similar to what you'll experience in Milwaukee. MLB is donating $1.5 million worth of tickets this year. Each of the 30 teams will pick recipients and honor those heroes with special game day experiences. Our very own Gary Canalti is at Wrigley Field going to his first Cubs game in a year. Adam has the weather duties for us. However, a little chilly out there today.
Yeah, it's definitely quite a bit chillier outside, unfortunately. So if you are heading out to watch opening day, you're going to need some layers out there. We are going to see a lot of sunshine, even in the Milwaukee area here in Madison. Most of the state, actually, is just seeing quite a bit of sunshine. Unfortunately, not helping too much with the temperatures. Notice how we have quite a bit of those chillier temperatures right over our state and some of our surrounding states as well. Out towards Bismarck, Sioux Falls, Omaha, that's where you start to see the 40s and 50s really returning out there. But then you look at our local temperatures, 33 in Madison, Milwaukee right now at 34, heating up out there. But we are going to see those more mild conditions making a comeback pretty quickly here. 3 things to know: well below average in terms of temperatures for today. Dry conditions all the way through this next weekend, but it will be so dry that it could lead to some wildfire danger potential there, and mild conditions not too far away. 60s and even a taste of 70s in our 7 to 10 day forecast, and I'll have a look at that in just a moment.
All right, Austin, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Jurors in the Derek Chauvin trial have heard from at least a dozen witnesses so far and seen surveillance and police body cam video of George Floyd's arrest. Day 4 of the trial is expected to have more emotional testimony. Michael George is outside the courthouse in Minneapolis.
Raise your right hand, please.
George Floyd's girlfriend was the first to take the stand on the 4th day of the Derek Chauvin murder trial. Courtney Ross told jurors about the day she met Floyd and how he approached her while she was crying.
He said, well, can I pray with you? I was so tired. We've been through so much, my sons and I. this kind person just to come up to me and say, "Can I pray with you?"
She told the jury, like many Americans, Floyd struggled with an opioid addiction to deal with back pain. During Wednesday's testimony, jurors were shown new video of Floyd being restrained by police shortly before his death. Parts of the recordings had not been seen publicly before, including comments made by Derek Chauvin after the deadly arrest.
Trying to control this guy because he's a sizable guy.
Yeah, and I tried to get in the car.
Looks like he's probably on something.
Chauvin was talking to witness Charles McMillan, who broke down when prosecutors showed body cam footage of Floyd being pinned to the ground.
Stop moving. Mama. Mama.
Oh, my God.
Throughout the trial, jurors have been listening intently and taking notes. On Wednesday, one juror had to take a break after some emotional testimony. She told the judge she'd had a stress-related reaction, felt shaky, and has had trouble sleeping. About 4 miles away, the intersection where George Floyd died remains a protest zone. Marcia Howard is one of the area's caretakers.
We all know that that trial somehow seems to be a trial of the value of a black life. No justice, no street.
She says the streets will remain closed to cars until all 4 officers charged in Floyd's death are convicted. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
And the man who was with George Floyd in an SUV before Floyd was arrested has told the court if he's called to testify, he will invoke the Fifth Amendment so as not to incriminate himself. His attorney has asked that the court quash the subpoena his client faces. A child's among one of the 4 people killed yesterday in the nation's 3rd mass shooting in more than 2 weeks. The shooting took place at an office building outside of Los Angeles. The suspected shooter was injured, taken to the hospital along with another victim. Both of them are in critical condition. No officers were injured during the shooting. Authorities are still trying to figure out a motive. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul and other Democratic lawmakers are supporting the governor's budget proposal to require universal background checks on all gun sales.
We shouldn't have to worry about dropping our kids off at school out of concern that the next mass shooting might be occurring right there.
The Attorney General said if this is not in the budget, it should at least be taken up as standalone legislation. Kaul added that in Wisconsin, the vast majority of gun sales have to go through DOJ background checks, but said that some of our laws have loopholes in them and allow people to obtain a gun without a background check. Well, Holy Thursday services are being held around the world today, leading up to Easter. This is video from one held at a church in Jerusalem. The clergy took part in the washing of the feet ceremony and Mass. The washing of the feet symbolizes Jesus' teachings about love and humility. Pope Francis is also leading Holy Week celebrations at the Vatican. The congregation there is limited, but people are still able to attend services in person. A conservative law firm wants the Department of Corrections to relax COVID protocols so ministers can visit prison inmates. The Wisconsin Institutes for Law and Liberty sent a letter to DOC today. The law firm says the policy violates inmates' rights to exercise their religion under Wisconsin law and the U.S. Constitution. The firm mentioned filing a lawsuit if these rights are not restored. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
The labor market takes a step in the wrong direction. And how much would you pay to take part in baseball's opening day? I'm Elise Preston at the CBS Broadcast Center. I'll have those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Hop on over to Ashley Home Store for the Easter weekend Beat the Clock sale. We're closed Easter Sunday, but shop Friday, Saturday, and Monday for big savings on our top looks, plus no interest financing for 5 years, and bonus discounts up to an extra 10% off our sale prices. Ashley Home Store.
Get the max out of your tax refund at iMart Express. With 2 pairs starting under $40, you'll spend less on the have-tos and keep more for the want-tos. Our prices won't break the bank. Your tax refund goes further at iMart Express.
More Americans are growing their own vegetables than ever before. At Garden Mats, we're here to help people supplement their food supply with fresh, organic vegetables. Whether you are a beginner, novice, or master gardener, Garden Mats make gardening a breeze. Spend your summers trying to keep up with each other, not your weeds. Go to gardenmats.com and plan your garden today.
The new windows look great.
2-for-1 windows at Feldco really helped transform the house and saved us money.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I wanted a new TV.
Right now, get 2-for-1 windows at Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2022. What you do with the savings is up to you.
2-for-1 windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Take up to a bonus 10% off furniture with any mattress purchase over $4.99. The Easter weekend Beat the Clock sale is Friday, Saturday, and Monday, only at Ashley Home Store. Shop doorbusters, plus Tempur-Pedic mattresses, and free delivery within 5 days. Ashley Home Store.
Well, you'll want to check your fridge. A popular brand of hummus is being recalled. Elise Preston has a Money Watch report.
An uptick in Americans seeking unemployment benefits. According to the Labor Department, 719,000 people filed jobless claims last week. That was more than expected and a step in the wrong direction, up 61,000 from the previous week. President Biden is taking aim at Amazon over its tax bill. While unveiling his infrastructure plan yesterday, the president said Amazon is one of dozens of Fortune 500 companies using loopholes to avoid paying federal taxes. Under the president's new plan, some loopholes would close and raise the corporate tax rate to 28%. If you have Sabra hummus in your refrigerator, listen up. The company is voluntarily recalling 2,100 10-ounce packages of its classic hummus due to a possible salmonella contamination. The packages contain a best before date of April 26, 2021. No illnesses or consumer complaints have been reported. And get ready to play ball. Well, watch at least. Resale site Game Time has released prices for last-minute tickets to baseball's opening day. Tickets to see the San Diego Padres cost the most, averaging nearly $1,100 a pop. In Miami and Arizona, wallets aren't hurting as much. The average cost for those MLB games is around $50. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Elise Preston.
Elise, thank you. Let's check Wall Street. A good day so far on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials up 158 points. The NASDAQ up 201. The S&P 500 at 38.5 almost in the plus direction. A sunny day for anyone headed out to American Family Field. Austin's got another check of your weather and your weekend forecast in just a few minutes.
Tonight on CBS, it's an all-new night of comedy and drama, beginning with Young Sheldon, followed by the premiere of the new series United States of Al, plus Mom Be Positive, and the thriller Clarice. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Menards has everything you need for your painting project. We have the best brands, best quality, and best prices, period, on paints from Dutch Boy and Zinsser. Choose your paint colors with confidence. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. Give your home a fresh look and save big money with 11% off all Dutch Boy and Zinsser paints right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Does it really matter how beef is trimmed? Meet the facts. Fact, Hy-Vee has higher standards when it comes to trimming beef. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve is trimmed with only 1/4 inch of fat. So you pay for the meat, not for the fat. And get what you pay for. Are you getting what you pay for? Stop paying for the fat. Check out meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
Joe Parisi has preserved thousands of acres that the public can enjoy forever.
Joe knows we all deserve a chance to succeed.
Joe Parisi partnered with local schools to build the only school-based mental health program of its kind in the state.
Thank you, Joe, for your commitment to preserving green spaces that we can all get outside and play in.
Thank you, Joe, for working so hard to make sure everyone in this community has an opportunity and a second chance.
Thank you, Joe, for caring about the well-being of our children.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Mental health crisis training has become a critical tool in local law enforcement arsenals.
We try to teach our people to respond and use those threat assessment factors ahead of time.
Jamie Perez takes you inside a new era of policing tonight at 10.
Friday morning, we'll help you get ready for Easter weekend. We'll show you how some local businesses are partnering up and donating Easter baskets.
And we'll show you how you can support local restaurants. Join us Friday for News 3 Now this morning.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on your Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Markets are going to be closed tomorrow, so we're trying to get all of our business done today. Talking a little bit about the dairy industry today, I had a great conversation this morning with a fellow named Owen Feenstra from EverAg, and he tells me that they are looking forward to what he called fireworks for the Class 4 milk. Now, Class 4 milk, that milk price would be kind of connected to ice cream, some of the other products that obviously our popular dairy. The reason being, there's $400 million left of federal funding that could go towards food box programs, and they expect that to be in play here pretty quick. Now, today in Chicago, for example, our barrel cheese is up 3 cents at $1.51 1/4. 40-pound block cheese up 3 3/4 cents at $1.77 1/2, and double A butter is up 2 3/4 cents today as well at $1.84 1/2. So we're already starting to see those potential fireworks coming into dairy. Owen also mentioned to me that while we are the kind of low-cost leader when it comes to our dairy prices around the world, trying to get our domestic dairy into the international pipeline's gotten to be a little bit of a problem. He was telling me that simple things like parts and plastic pieces that are needed to repair equipment that's on the docks down in some of the port cities, say down in Texas, New Orleans, even California, they can't get their hands on the parts to fix the machines that help load these barges and make some of these transactions happen. So believe it or not, those simple logistics are slowing down some of our international dairy movement. But again, the United States right now, even with these little bump up in prices today, still kind of the low cost leader. The other thing is, last week we got a cold storage report that showed our butter inventories have gotten drawn down a lot. And now Owen Feenstra says with all the restaurants starting to ramp up again as far as accommodation numbers, states like Texas, next week Indiana pulling off their mask restrictions, dairy is primed and ready for some positive news, some good numbers when it comes to restocking those restaurants with great Wisconsin cheese as well as our butter. So there you go. Good way to end the week for me.
Absolutely, and it looks like a great weekend coming up.
Have a good Easter weekend.
Yes, you too, Pam. Thank you. And let's check that weather. Here's Austin with the details.
Yeah, and we are going to have a pretty fantastic weekend coming up, but it starts with a pretty chilly Thursday. Temperatures, if you've been outside, you've realized that we're about 10 degrees below average, and we're pretty chilly outdoors right now. Thankfully, our wind speeds aren't as strong as what we have seen, but still about 12 miles per hour in the Madison area, so that is going to bring down those wind chills a little bit. So, again, grab the layers. You will end up needing them here for today. Now, our temperatures currently slowly but surely working working their way up. Now we're only at 33 degrees in Madison, 34 in Milwaukee if you're heading out to the ball game, 36 right now in Janesville, and that looks to be one of our warmer communities. Boscobel currently holding at about 37. So to plan the rest of your day, again, by the time we reach tomorrow, more sunshine. We're looking pretty good to go overall. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, this is important. It shows that strong chance that we are going to be above average with the temperatures in that time frame. And just take a look here at our high temperature trend over the next 10 days. Average high temperature today, it's just about 51 degrees. Today, we aren't too close to that, on the lower end of things. But afterwards, tomorrow, we're going to see a very average day. And then the following days are going to jump back up into the 60s and even 70s. So get ready for the warmth. It is not too far away. We just have to get through today. I know we can do it. And then you look at our rain chances over the next 10 days. Notice how next week, during the work week, we have a few smaller chances on the ends of the work week there for Monday and Friday. By the time we actually reach Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit more of an elevated chance to actually see some shower activity. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, that's going to show that right there. That's right in that time frame, and that's when we're expecting most of our precipitation chances over these next 10 days. Today, you don't have to worry about that. Get ready for a nice sunny afternoon. It is going to be pretty nice, but cold outside. You look at our future track, we're going to jump up into the upper 30s, possibly some lower 40s, but then another chilly start to our morning for tomorrow. Notice how those temperatures fall right back into the 20s, and then afterwards tomorrow afternoon, upper 40s and low 50s. So that's going to be the start of that warm-up, mild temperatures not too far away. And then look here on our future track for Monday. We do have those rain chances moving through, but there is absolutely no chance that we're going to see any snow mixing in with temperatures as warm as they're going to be. Look at this, 71 in Madison on Monday, according to this one model right here, but bringing those rain chances. So again, a little bit of a trade-off, more mild conditions, but a few rain chances as well here for this next work week. So if you like the warmer temperatures and rain chances, I do think next week is going to be a pretty solid week for you because it's not going to be raining all the time. We're going to have plenty of break periods in between, not looking at any real washout days, but we are going to see those showers continuing. A possibility of an isolated thunderstorm as well, especially by the time we reach Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And those rain chances will slightly bring down our temperatures. But after the next cool down we're looking at, temperatures only fall back up into the mid to upper 50s.
Well, it is April after all, so start warming up one of these days. Thank you, Austin. Good news, if you're looking to add a dog to your family, you'll meet Rico up next, who's up for adoption at the Dane County Humane Society. Plus, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
It's April Fool's Day, and we have a way to fool your gang with a dessert that starts with, let's just say, something that no one would expect. No one.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today. Jung Garden Centers can help you start the growing season. It's time for bare root planting, and you can find them now at Jung's. Asparagus, onions, potatoes, and seeds. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In Madison, contact Heating and Cooling Incorporated to maximize your comfort and energy savings whatever the season.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
You expect students to make a mess in schools, But the superintendent, under Deb Kerr's leadership, the Brown Deer School District was a financial mess. Kerr's district's accounts were overdrawn by $500,000, slamming her district with late fees. And instead of firing the employee responsible, he was given paid leave, costing taxpayers $136,000 more to pay him to do nothing. Scandals, cover-ups, taxpayer money wasted. Deb Kerr, the wrong choice for state school superintendent.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
Jung Garden Centers can help you start the growing season. It's time for bare root planting, and you can find them now at Jung's. Asparagus, onions, potatoes, and seeds. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
Today, we're making pickled pig's feet. I'm just kidding. Happy April Fool's Day. It's not exactly a national holiday, but I want to make sure you're aware of it so you aren't the one getting fooled. On the other hand, if you're looking for a tasty way to fool your friends and family, tonight we have a fool and black bean brownie recipe that would be just perfect. Here's how to make it. We start by combining a can of drained black beans in a blender or food processor with some cocoa, a couple of eggs, sugar, a bit of milk, canola oil, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. Yes, vinegar. And to make these rise, we'll add a little baking powder, baking soda, and salt. We give it a whirl, and once everything is smooth, stir in some chocolate chips. This gets poured into a baking dish and popped into the oven to bake until the center is set. They'll never guess that you left out the flour and added black beans. Once they're done telling you how tasty these are, be sure to let them know that they've been fooled and that it's the black beans that gives the brownies its fudgy texture. To get the recipe for our Fool and Black Bean Brownies, all you have to do is check out our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a foolishly delicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, it's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Meet Rico, a 2.5-year-old Shepherd Retriever Lab mix. He's a playful, big, chunky boy who loves going for walks and receiving treats, but he also enjoys lounging around. Doctors say Rico's a little overweight, but should be able to lose the extra pounds if put on a restrictive diet. Rico's looking for a loving home where he can enjoy family time. For more information about Rico and the other animals up for adoption at the Dane County Humane Society, visit giveshelter.org. He's a handsome guy, that's for sure. Well, this Friday, the Pampered Chef, a treasure trove of products for your cooking and baking needs, will hold a fundraiser with 20% of sales that day going to the Dane County Humane Society. You can visit the shelter's website to learn more about how to help. And Sully, a cat featured in a previous Pet of the Week segment, is still available for adoption. Again, if you're interested in adopting or checking out Rico or Sully or all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Perfect time to add a new dog to your household. Springtime, get outside and enjoy the weather, Austin. It's going to be pretty nice for the next couple of days.
It's going to be pretty fantastic here, especially over these next few days. Now, even today's not going to be a bad one. Just pretty chilly with a high of only around 41 degrees. You're still going to see a lot of sunshine, however, overhead. Speaking of sunshine, a lot of that continues all the way through this weekend. A little bit more cloud cover does start to develop on Sunday, but it's still going to be gorgeous with a high of 70 degrees expected. And that is not an April Fool's joke. We actually have 2 days in the 70s in this forecast, so I'm most definitely looking forward to that. The rain chances next week, not so much.
All right, we'll take one day at a time. Thank you, Austin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.